Hey there guys, Darren here. Sorry I haven't been able to do an episode lately. Just been busy with work and everything else. Today we're down in Newport Beach, California. Just had some free time from work, so here we are. I'm not really doing any kind of special car. I just wanted to say hi and thank you for everybody kind of getting me going here. We're not far from election day. We started this crazy channel right kind of during the beginning of this pandemic. So I just want to say thank you for everybody who's been watching and everybody who's liked, subscribed, and kind of done whatever they've done. So here we are. We're kind of at another episode that we're doing, and it's just a beautiful day here in Southern California, and I wanted to say hello to all of you and just give you guys a nice view here for a little bit while I do my intro. Today we're going to be doing an episode on my 2001 Suburban. This is a 9th generation Suburban, so that 9th generation ran from 2000 to 2006 on the Suburban model line. This is an 8.1 liter version. So that's 496 cubic inches, and that motor is mated to a 4L ADE transmission. Nothing special on it. This truck hasn't been modified at all. Actually, it sits almost completely stock right now. One thing I am going to do again on this truck is when we bought it when I was a kid, it had 20-inch Boyd Coddington wheels. Over the years, those wheels got kind of just, I don't want to say destroyed, but they got destroyed. So I actually sent them out for refurbishment, and I just picked them up, and they look incredible. I just need to find the proper lugs and everything. We'll get them reinstalled on this truck, and they're going to look really good. I'm really looking forward to it. But as for the truck itself, it is, like I said, very, very stock. My family, we have two of these. We have this white one as well as a gray one. The gray one is, now they're about the same mileage. This one's at a 260. I think the other one's sitting right at around 260 as well. Both of them have 8.1 liters. Both of them have 4L ADE transmissions. Both of them have kind of had all the same issues. I've done a couple of fuel pumps on both of them. I've done a couple of water pumps on both of them. I think both of them have had a radiator or two. Just the same stuff on them that kind of goes bad. And, you know, all these GM trucks, they're really great trucks. And this generation, it was the first generation of all of these trucks. And I honestly think it's the best generation. That Avalanches, and even that 10th generation, that 07 to 14, I think, generation, or no, 07 to like 12. It was early. They're good trucks, but I think this 8.1 liter motor was one of the best motors GM ever made. It's a torque monster. It's rather fuel efficient. And it definitely does a better job at some things than the LS motor does, for sure, at least from a workhorse environment. One thing I would like to find is I'd love to find a Durham or a dually version of like a 3500, but a C3500. I'd like to find a non-4-wheel drive version of one of these trucks. Let's go ahead and turn around here. I'm going to stop talking about my truck. Let's go into a couple other things before I do turn around. One thing I also wanted to mention on this truck is this is a Mexico truck, so the VIN number starts with a 3. One thing I have kind of gotten a little bit more into is Ed Bullion's channel, VinWiki. So I'm going to go through and actually start logging all of my cars and their VIN numbers on VinWiki. So if you're interested in what my cars are or where they came from or who the prior owners were before me, we'll be able to kind of figure that out, hopefully, and figure out kind of the backstories of all of my cars and where they came from. As I said, I have no interest in new cars. New cars, they kind of just, they're boring. They go against everything they said of life's too short to drive boring cars. Even the supercars of these new cars, they don't have the soul that some of these old cars had. Like a supercar like a Diablo or a Countach, even a Murcielago or a Gallardo. Those cars have personality, and these Suburbans and even the ESVs of this generation, they still have some some feel of the old cars. And I always joke that the GM trucks, this was the last generation of the trucks that really exist, because after this, think about the beds of these trucks. They went up to like chest height. You can no longer throw something in the back of a truck. In this generation of trucks, even the K2500 is way too tall. But the like the 1500s, they're like my truck Blue. I have a 1995 C1500 as well. She's got 320,000 miles on it, original. And that truck is incredible. We'll definitely do an episode on it. I want to do a reviving, like a whole series on that truck. Just a really cool truck, really cool story. We've had it in my family since it was new. Just a really neat truck. But back to the Suburban here. It's a white on tan Suburban, born in Mexico. 8 lug, big block, barn door, pretty clean. Air conditioning does not work. I have a fuel thing that the gauge likes to flicker on and off. That's a fun little issue. The ABS lights are on. I need to re-solder the ABS module. Me or my dad will do that. I don't know. One of us will get to it at some point. Sorry about that. So me and my dad will get to that at some point. What else do we need to talk about on this truck? 260,000. It is a left side model truck, so on my way to college, I think we were going up for something. I don't know. I was in school, or me and my sister were up at Sonoma at this point. I'm not sure. Just don't remember. But we had a blowout on the right side of this truck, so it does have a little bit of right side damage, so don't give her too much of a harsh review on that. And it is almost 20 years old, so I did just recently pick up the parts to put this thing back together on this right side, so hopefully I'll get this thing put back together on the right here. I'll get the 20-inch wheels put back on it, and this thing's gonna look pretty good. I want to get the AC going again, and this thing will be pretty much sorted, and it'll be a driver again. I love driving this Suburban, and as I said, this generation of truck is just some of the best generations of these trucks. As I said, everything after is just kind of a regurgitated copy that's less good, I guess I would say, of these trucks. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's my opinion. And as I was saying, we're doing this episode. I just wanted to say thank you to you guys who have been just there from the beginning and have helped me get started with this channel. So I hope you enjoyed the view here in beautiful Newport. Seen a couple Duffys go by. It looks like it's a really beautiful day here. So we'll go ahead and stop this part of the video here, and we'll go ahead and do a walk around and check out underneath the hood of this thing. I do want to just say it's not that clean. This thing is a driver, like I said. I ran it through the car wash, so that's the cleanliness level that you'll get today. So thank you for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. I'm here. I'd love to interact with you guys a little bit more, so I'm going to be trying to get a little bit more into doing some of the rebuild videos. Me and my dad are going to start working on the 76 Vet a little bit more. We've kind of been stalled out on that, and we actually worked on our motorhome for a little while in between there, so there'll be a motorhome video coming up here soon. I wish I did a little bit more video of us working on it, getting it to where it is right now, but you know, I just forgot to grab the camera and things happen. But like I said, thank you for watching, and let's go ahead and get into the Suburban. All right, guys, here we are, my 2001 Chevrolet Suburban. So like I said, we're going to start out on the right side here. She's a left side model. Like I said, she looks a lot better on that left side. So 8 lug Hungarian inch alloys here. Some of my favorite wheels. These wheels look good on anything. If it was an 8 lug, these wheels look good on it. They're like a torque thrust. They just look good on anything. This truck, when we bought it, it actually had aftermarket taillights. They fell apart, so it went back to stockies. I actually don't mind these taillights. I think they look good. I actually have 2 sets of spares for them, so You know, spares for life. Got Nerf bars. Those are aftermarket on this truck. They did not come factory on this particular one. We got them Kelly tires on there, some high quality tires. My headlights are faded like every other pair, and we have a terrible set of blue lights for the high beams. Absolutely horrible. And here is this 8.1 liter monster, 496 inches of American freedom right here. This thing is awesome. This motor has 260,000 miles on it, and it goes strong every day, all day, every day. It pulls whatever I ask it to pull. And as I was saying, this thing is the newest model of everything. So this is the last big block that they made. So it's got these individual coils on the cylinder or on the valve covers, just like an LS motor kind of does. So it is the cultivation of all of the technology of a big block going in and up to the end here. My air conditioning on this thing does not work. I think my orifice tube is clogged. I had this thing explode on me once and it was not fun. So I think there's still just a little bit of crap in the system. So I'm going to change the condenser, change the orifice tube, flush everything, and recharge it, and hopefully it'll be good. And then I will have nothing else really to do on this thing other than a little bit of electrical stuff. But yeah, as I said, this thing's tidy. It's pretty much stock. Disregard the leaves, please. I have a terrible tree in my house. Little bit of a paint thing at the top there. I think every single Suburban ever has that. But yeah, she looks pretty good, and I actually really am enjoying this picture right here. So I will see you guys inside of the truck here shortly, and I'm just going to change the view here. All right, guys, so here we are. Doors are all open now. I'm going to go this way actually on this video. All right, guys, here we are. Doors are all open. Just like the Avalanche, this front seat is destroyed. The seat heater actually is destroyed in this as well, so I actually just ordered that. I already had the seat and the cushion I had ordered a while ago, so we're gonna get that swapped out soon. It has an aftermarket radio. That sucks. The amplifier exploded a long time ago in this thing under the dash there, so I didn't feel like dealing with it. I rewired the truck, and it's fine for what it is. It sucks I have to deal with that radio, but it is what it is. I love this dash also. It has trans temp and everything on it, and it's a really nice dash. It's a little bit nicer than the Avalanche one. The Avalanche is just like a updated version of this, and I'm not a fan. I think in 03 they changed, or 02 or 03 they went to that newer dash, and it's just whatever to me. Whoever owned this before us, they put this additional wood package on this thing. It looks all right. It's starting to go. I'd like to get a new one for it actually, if I could find one. But I need to just clean the carpets in this thing and clean the seats and condition everything. But all in all, this thing, it's all here. Headliner's really clean. It's all really nice. It just needs to be cleaned up. Just literally just needs a detail, essentially. I think my Route 66 pillow is still back here. Yep. So there's a Suburban. Keep that Route 66 pillow in here. It's just always cool to have. Eliminator for the Eliminator boat that we have. But I love these Suburbans. It's the last generation where it utilizes space. So like the Escalade, the Escalade is small. Somehow it's like twice the size of this thing, but it's half the size of this thing, and I don't really know how, but it just is. So yeah, I guess I just want to say thank you for watching, guys. Here we are with the Suburban in beautiful Newport Beach. Here's the back of this thing if you guys want to see. It's a tray for an HP 4200. Props if you know what that is. But you got the little divider, the cargo sunshade thing here. And yeah, and you do have a door lock thing. That's always been cool. But yeah, so This car also is the most possessed alarm system that I've ever dealt with, ever. So, yeah, guys, I guess we're just going to walk around and I'm going to talk for a second. But I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and doing what you do. We're here in beautiful Newport Beach. So thank you for liking, thank you for sliking, thank you for subscribing. Continue telling your friends. And here we are with my beautiful 2001 Suburban. And until next time, just like, share, subscribe, and keep up to date with everyone that's doing, and work on your own cars, wrench every day, and do what you do. All right, take care, guys. Bye.